climbers we followed for more than a year have reached the top of Mount Everest together. Adrian Ballinger and Corey Richards attempted the climb last year, but only Richards was able to finish. After a final push that took nearly 12 hours, they both made it to the summit over the weekend. Everest is, of course, the highest point on Earth at an elevation of more than 29,000 feet. And Ballinger was able to match a special achievement that his friend recorded in last year's climb. Dana Jacobson followed them as they shared their journey on Snapchat. Dana, good morning.
Good morning. This year, both Corey and Adrian reached the world's highest peak, but it was Adrian who accomplished their ultimate goal of making it without supplemental oxygen. The grueling summit push took more than 40 hours round trip, the highs and lows of it all shared with the world on social media.
Here we are. 1 year later, you did it!
Their bodies pushed to the limit, Corey and Adrian spent less than 15 minutes on top of Mount Everest, taking in a view few others have seen.
Ladies and gentlemen, not only is my phone not dead, but that is Adrian Ballinger with no oxygen on the top of the world.
While both climbers made it to the top, only Adrian did it without supplemental oxygen.
There's Adrian right there. The summit is just through the clouds. Up above us.
On his way down, Corey met a group of climbers who supplied him with supplemental oxygen. The oxygen gave Corey the energy to reach the summit first. From there, he cheered on his friend as he made the final push.
We're at about 8,995 feet right now. I've never seen anybody work so hard for anything in my life. My brother, Day, and the summit behind, circles.
In 37 days, Adrian logged nearly 140 miles while acclimating to the high altitude. He consumed just under 23,000 calories on a special diet that allowed him to breathe air comprised of less than 8% oxygen. Safely back at Advanced Base Camp, Adrian reflected on the experience.
I feel super emotional. I cried so hard yesterday on the summit, in the last 10 meters to the summit, and in the 20 meters off the summit. I would never will climb Everest without oxygen again, and I am so proud and happy.
He said Corey's support in the final minutes of his ascent gave him the energy he needed.
It was just so amazing to be up there with Corey. We did it together.
That was always planned, so that was a fitting ending.
Definitely fitting. Adrian joins Corey in a select group of less than 200 others who have scaled Mount Everest without supplemental oxygen. The Eddie Bauer alpinists are now off the mountain and making their way back to the U.S., and they're going to join us here on set to tell us about their experience early next week. It was such a team effort when I tell you that it came down to who was giving the oxygen to Corey later. Adrian being on the headphones, basically saying on the walkie-talkie, please, Corey, use the oxygen and come and help me. So it was amazing team.
Well, when they come visit us, we have lots of oxygen here. Amazing story.
Charlie, you said you never doubted they would make it. I was wondering.
I didn't.
Yeah.
I just knew that they wanted to achieve what they had not achieved together.
Yeah, it's so great. Can't wait for them to come back. Thanks, Dana.
Thank you.